Dang.
So it's duck on duck on duck on duck.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a special European episode of Fung Bros Food. Now, I know on our channel we cover a lot of different types of Asian food, but today we're actually covering one of the most influential types of food in the entire world, French food. Now, I know there are a lot of different types of French food, so today we're going to be focusing on one of the most common, simple, and delicious French bistro food. And you know we could not eat French food without some French friends, Alex and Steven.
Salut, je m'appelle Alex et je viens de Paris. Hi, I'm Alex and I'm from Paris.
Salut, moi c'est Steve, je meurs de faim et j'ai envie d'un steak tartare. Hi, I'm Steve, I'm starving and I want to eat a steak tartare.
Alright, so I got something to confess. I've never really had French food before, so I'm super excited. Alex, what's something you can teach us in French that we can all learn about, you know, let's get ready to eat?
Well, when your mom is waiting for you to eat, you just shout, à table.
À table! So we're here at one of the most authentic French bistro restaurants in New York, Perigou. Real quick, before the food comes, I want to talk about the borrowed words in English that we use in America that actually come from France.
And there's a lot.
There's a lot of words.
Particularly in the food space.
Yeah, okay, let's go down the list real quick. Entree, a la carte, soufflé, mousse, bon appetit.
You guys, what we have in front of us is a French bistro feast.
A bistro buffet. Is buffet also French?
Yes.
Oh my!
Let me start off with the charcuterie plate. This is something you can get at a lot of like new American restaurants, some version of this. A charcuterie plate, as far as I understand, is meat and cheese. When in a French spot with French friends, it'd be like the French. Oui, oui.
This is my first authentic piece of charcuterie with pate and a pickle.
Oh man.
I'm out at the Eiffel Tower right now.
Hey.
Escargot.
What is escargot?
Yo, escargot is a snail.
Hey.
Might be my first time having authentic escargot at a French spot.
Yo, what is it's snails, bro?
It just tastes like cheese.
Yeah. I would say a lot of young kids in general would not want to eat snails. Are a lot of kids in France still eating escargot?
I used to eat escargot for Christmas, New Year's Eve.
It's not every day.
Yeah, not every day.
I feel like Three Musketeers.
Oui, oui, with French onion soup. Now this dish you can get at a lot of American spots, but it probably tastes different. Well, I'm not gonna lie, most of the French onion soup I've had is from Arby's, so this is way better. That is the sweetest, tastiest French onion soup I've ever had. Camembert cheese.
Yeah, for people who don't know, French people love their cheeses, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about American cheese?
I think I've never had American cheese.
Is it cheddar? It's
I'm
American.
talking about like an American cheese that you would have in like a cheeseburger at McDonald's, like a Kraft Singles. It's like
the square
it's like
cheese.
orange.
It's not very good.
For me, it's not cheese.
I heard it's not really cheese.
It's like
Yeah.
melting things. I don't know what it is.
Dang, they said Kraft Singles is not even cheese.
So we're past the entrees, aka the appetizers, and now we're on to the
Plat principal.
Plat principal.
plat principal.
Plat principal.
Plat principal.
This dish is pretty interesting. This is the steak tartare.
Yeah.
So this is raw beef.
Raw
And it
beef.
kind of looks like a patty of beef.
Some people say that looks like tuna tartare, which is something you can find at a lot of Japanese spots.
That is not even half as weird as I thought it was gonna be. David, you should try it.
All right, here goes nothing.
I'll put that in a sandwich.
It does not even taste that raw.
Yeah.
I have been super excited to do this part because my favorite plat principal is the duck confit. I love the string beans, the mushrooms. There's a heavy use of shallots, garlic, butter. I would say butter is a heavy element. There's a lot of salt. But those are all flavors that I like. The key about duck confit is duck confit is refrigerated for hours in garlic and butter and various variety of herbs. And then the duck is cooked in its own fat.
Dang.
So it's duck on duck on duck on duck.
That's a duck on duck crime. Is that like cooking vegetables in vegetable oil?
Just try the meat.
Brings a tear to my eye, man. This duck confit is so good. They're very simple ingredients, but it takes a long time to cook.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'd be very difficult for you to imitate this dish at home.
Ratatouille.
All right, so this is obviously, you know, the Ratatouille movie that we all love. Rat that's cooking, but this is an actual dish.
Yeah.
Is it weird that an ancient French dish became famous worldwide from like a cartoon rat? Right?
It's amazing.
This is one of the most traditional French dishes. It's a pretty much primarily a sweet tomato sauce with lots of stewed vegetables. And I love the vegetable medley. I mean, you got zucchini, I got all types of squash, I got mushrooms, I got onions. Listen, you know, growing up, we ate minestrone out of the can. Shout out to Progresso. But this is like on that next level. May I dip some frites?
Again.
Frites in the ratatouille.
You guys feel free to turn the other way as I do this.
Okay.
This kind of looks like a French toast panini with an egg on top, sunny side up. I want to try this.
Now it kind of looks like a sandwich. Can you eat it with your hands, or you would have to eat it with your knife and
You
fork?
can use your hands. Okay.
Okay.
It's a sandwich.
Here, cheese. The Gruyere was on the French onion soup too. Let me tell you this. Gruyere is lit. What is the difference between a croque madame and a croque monsieur?
A croque madame have an egg.
No egg for the monsieur, egg for the madame.
Ah. You know, in America, this would be like a ham and Swiss or like ham and cheddar.
But actually, that kills ham and cheddar.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
is
even gonna
way
lie.
better,
That's
bro.
way better.
Gruyere cheese packs a flavor without having too much of that sharpness that like cheddar has. It's really hard to explain, but it's got a little bit of like smokiness and funkiness, but just enough.
You guys, we gotta get into these desserts because French cuisine is famous for the desserts. What do we have here? Please break down what we're looking at.
On a les profiteroles, tarte tatin, crème brûlée et mousse au chocolat.
If I had to guess, that's a cream puff, that's apple pie, that's creme brulee, and that's chocolate mousse cake. Oh! Mousse au chocolat, aka chocolate mousse. I
I
mean,
feel like when Kanye gets the ice cream cone. I think the most shocking thing is having a flavor that you thought you knew what that flavor was all about, and then having a dish take it to 1 or 2 levels, you know, beyond what you thought it could be, is very shocking. Alex, how do I say that I'm surprised, but in a good way?
Je suis agréablement surprise.
What you said. I'm not gonna try to even attempt.
I believe we would call these cream puffs. Yo, you can even tell by the color of that chocolate, it's super rich and deep.
I noticed the French people, they like moderation, and despite the food being very rich, they're not going in on it like a crazy savage. If you guys know anything about creme brulee, it's a lot of cream, and then they put a layer of crystallized sugar on top with a blowtorch, and they like dry it out. Yo, crack the ice. The creme is strong with this one.
Strong with creme it is.
It's a nice dessert because it's not too
Yeah,
heavy.
No, not good.
This is the tartatin. You guys notice there's no crust on the pie.
It's underneath.
This crust is not really, this is more like pastry. It's like a croissant.
Yeah.
I surrender to the French man. I'm waving the, take, that's it.
You're waving the white flag.
Yo,
man.
dessert, French got it. I don't care. Sorry, Asian dessert, no. American dessert, no.
It's really interesting to see the root of a lot of American culture. Like cream puffs, you can get these at Costco. You can buy creme brulee at Costco.
Yeah.
You can buy apple pie at
Yo,
Costco.
if
You
it's
can
at
even buy-
Costco, it's
You
American.
can even buy chocolate mousse at Costco, but it don't taste like at the French restaurant at all. I think that that's the one thing that really struck me. When you go to a real, authentic French restaurant, the level of depth is just so different from foods that even visually you've been exposed to before.
Man, honestly, today was a little bit mind-blowing because I didn't really realize why or how French culture became so influential and why so many Asians and Americans and everybody around the world loves French culture until I had to experience an actual French restaurant with French people. And I could see why people love it, man.
But I heard American people don't really like Parisians because they think they are stuck up. Actually, it's not really true. I guess it's maybe the attitude, but once you get to know them, then they're pretty cool. Alors venez visiter Paris, c'est une ville vraiment merveilleuse. Et comme tu vis de Paris, it's a wonderful city.
Venez visiter Paris, c'est vraiment très beau et il y a plein de choses à manger. Come visit Paris, it's very beautiful and there are a lot of things to eat.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching that French episode of Fung Bros Food. Wow, we ate so much. And until next time, we're out. Peace. Au revoir.
Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching that European episode of Fung Bros Food. That was French bistro food. Watch this video over here, watch that video over here. Shout out to Alex and Steven, our friends from Paris. They're Asians from Paris.
Thank you so much for letting us know you guys were in New York. It was so cool to shoot this episode, and enjoy your stay in America and have a safe flight back.
Thank you.
Click the subscribe button below. Check out the shirts at fungbroshop.com.
Wait, one last thing. Merci.
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 Merci beaucoup.
That's it.
Merci beaucoup.
Peace.